It is a truism that the world we live in is faced with grand challenges, and there's no magic formula to solve these challenges overnight. The grand challenges require grand solutions, for no easy answer is available. It is my belief that universities have a leading role to play in addressing these grand challenges through the core missions of teaching, research, and service. This is quite evident when we think of sustainable development and climate change. Clean water access in the absence of conflict. Security and social justice, for instance. The grand challenges are so complex that no single genius, no single academic discipline, no single institution, community, or country can solve them. In fact, no single machine, computer, or robot can address these challenges successfully. Researchers from all disciplines need to work together beyond the borders and silos of discipline, gender, or nationality. In short, collaboration is key. For the purpose of our discussion, I draw your attention to the 15 grand challenges facing humanity. The 15 grand challenges, as reflected by Michael Marion's edited work, continue to be the best introduction by far to the key issues of the early 21st century. I would like for us to briefly reflect on the grand challenges by posing the following key questions. Why and how should sustainable development be achieved for all while addressing global climate change? Why and how can everyone have sufficient clean water without conflict? Why and how can education make humanity more intelligent, knowledgeable, and wise enough to address these global challenges? How can involving women in leadership improve human condition? So, the best resource we have to address the grand challenges is through critical thinking. We need to learn to ask 3 key questions. Why, which focuses on purpose of addressing the grand challenges. How, which addresses the process of addressing the grand challenges. And what, which looks at the end results or the outcome. As Nelson Mandela noted, education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. It is a truism that everyone thinks. It is our nature as human beings to do so. But much of our thinking, left to itself, is biased, distorted, partial, uninformed. Yet, the quality of our life and that of what we produce, make, or build depends precisely on the quality of thought. Shoddy thinking is costly, both in money and in quality of life. Excellence in thought, however, must be systematically cultivated, as correctly noted by Polder and Elder, 2009.